and welcome to our vlog. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the transition from military rule to civil government in the Philippines through the Taft Commission from 1900s to 1902. But before we begin, we will talk about the objectives for this lesson. First is to define the Taft Commission and explain its purpose. Second, to identify and describe its major reforms. And third is to analyze the long-term impact on Philippine society and governance. So, let's begin!
The war finally following the corruption.
We need a man to lead a strong and mighty craft. Through storm and sea to victory is William Howard Taft.
The Taft Commission was officially known as the Second Philippine Commission. It was created on March 16, 1900s by U.S. President William McKinley. It was led by William Howard Taft, who later became the first civil governor of the Philippines. Its main purpose was to replace U.S. military rule with a functioning civil government in the Philippines. The Commission passed laws, created institutions, organized local governments, and established public educations. In simple words, it served as a lawmaker and administrator of early American rule. To understand why it was created, let us go back to 1898. The Spanish-American War ended with the U.S. defeating Spain. Filipinos led by Emilio Aguinaldo declared independence on June 12, 1898. However, the United States occupied Manila instead of recognizing its independence. This led to the Philippine-American War, a long and destructive conflict. The first Philippine Commission was formed, but it was only advisory. So, in 1900s, the U.S. created the Taft Commission and gave it real governing power. So here are the timeline of key events. In March 16, 1900s, the Taft Commission is appointed. April 7, 1900s, McKinley's instructions are issued. September 1, 1900s, legislative powers begin. March 23, 1901, Aguinaldo is captured. July 4, 1901, Taft became the first civil governor. Late 1901, civil government expands to many provinces. In July 1, 1902, Philippine Bill of 1902 is passed. So, in July 4, 1902, the Philippine-American War is declared finally or officially over. Now, let's talk about the important figures during this period. William McKinley was the President of the United States who ordered the commissions and issued the benevolent assimilation policy. William Howard Taft, the former judge, head of the commission, and later the first civil governor of the Philippines. Last but not the least was Emilio Aguinaldo, the first Philippine president whose resistance shaped this entire transition. But why did the Philippine government shift from military to civil rule? Well, there are several reasons why. First was the political pressure in the United States. Many Americans criticized the war, so civil government made U.S. involvement look more benevolent. Second, the war was expensive. Maintaining a large military force drained resources. And third, Americans believed Filipinos could eventually self-govern, but needed to be trained under American systems. Fourth, military rule could not run schools, courts, and public services, while civil government could build long-term institutions. And fifth, it was part of the pacification strategy. Building schools and local governments helped reduce resistance. Now let's talk about what the Commission actually did or what are its major contributions in the Philippines. Number 1, Civil Government and Administration. Act Number 5 created a civil service system. Act Number 82 established the Municipal Code, and Act Number 83 created the Provincial Government Act. These formed local governments and introduced limited elections. Number 2, Peace and Order. Act Number 175 created the Philippine Constabulary, a national police force that helped maintain order in the provinces. Number 3, Education Reforms. Act Number 74 created the Department of Public Instruction. This introduced the primary education using English. It also brought the Thomasites or the American teachers who spread public education across the Philippines. Number 4, Judicial Forms. The Commission created the Supreme Court and trial courts, and it introduced American-style legal procedures. Number 5, Infrastructures and Economics Development. Roads, bridges, ports, and government buildings were constructed. It improves communication and administrative control. And number 6, Land Registration. Act Number 496 introduced the torrent system of land titles. It clarified ownership but also affected farmers who lacked documents. The Taft Commission shaped many institutions we still use today, including public education, civil services, the judicial system, and the local government. But it is also important to remember that these reforms strengthened the American control. They made it easier to govern the Philippines politically and economically. So, the Taft Commission represents both reforms and colonization, progress and powers, benefits and limitations. In conclusion, the Taft Commission marked a turning point in the Philippine governance, built the foundations of modern government institutions, yet it also reflected the motives of American colonial rule. Understanding this history helps us appreciate how the systems develop and how the past continues to influence the present. And that is the end of the lesson, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this video gave you a clear and meaningful understanding of the Taft Commission. Again, I am Maria Josepa Carmina as Lumagbas. I am from BSE Math 1. Yun lang, padayon future educators, padayon future leaders. Ingat!